Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka Be Rich Beauty, aka your beauty best friend. And today's What's in Your Bag has a very special guest. Let's see if you can figure it out. You know, my lovin', don't let go, giving him something he can feel, hold on, free your mind. And you know, the rest will follow. That's right, I have the Cindy Herron-Braggs from the legendary, iconic group En Vogue with us today, and she's going to show us what's in her makeup bag. So you know what to do. Grab your drink, grab your beverage, grab your juice. Let's get started. The Cindy Herron-Braggs in the building. Clap, clap. Social distancing, of course.
Of course.
Cindy, okay, so where are you quarantining, by the way?
I am at home in Southern California. Beautiful, sunny, hot Southern California.
All right.
And, yeah, I've been home, just waiting.
I know, we're all waiting.
On one hand, I'm missing performing and of course the income, you know, and
Okay.
all of my shows, I've had so many shows canceled, like from March all the way up until maybe September. So
Wow.
everything from October on is still set, but everything is just evaporating, of course.
Yeah.
And so that's just how it is. For the entertainment is just dried up. I think for so many, everybody else's job too. So many people are out of work right now and just trying to wait this thing out.
Listen, we're all in it together, and I find that I've seen you on Instagram doing a lot of like guitar singing. I think
Yeah.
everybody's trying to still that are creatives are still trying to find outlets to be creative. So I appreciate you taking the time to do what's in your bag with me. You know, I'm such a fanboy in general, and I'm nosy too, so I always like asking people what's in their bag. But before we do that, what are you sipping on over there?
Oh yes, well, this is my mocktail.
Okay.
This is a little citrus infused sparkling water, and I've got a few little mandarin orange slices in the bottom, just
healthy.
gotta keep it healthy.
This is so healthy. Well, I have a whole cocktail for your mocktail, and I'm doing a very extra dirty martini. Y'all can see the olives down here. They're not blue cheese stuff, but nice and dirty. So,
Yes.
Cindy, you've been in the business for how many years?
I have, well, with En Vogue, this is our 30th anniversary since
Really?
since the inception of En Vogue. This is our 30th anniversary, so we are celebrating 30. But I go way back before that. I was a child entertainer doing theater and musical theater and all that stuff.
Really?
So ever since I was a teenager, I've been performing. Yeah, like
Wow.
I'm gonna say
30 years. First of all, guys,
30.
I don't know about y'all, but I can literally run the list of En Vogue songs. I love En Vogue just that much. But 30
Thank you.
years and to be a founding member of En Vogue and to still be relevant and working.
Thank you.
God.
We are so blessed to have been able to do what we love to do so many years, and to have our fans on board this many years through all the different reconfigurations of the face of the brand En Vogue,
Yeah.
right? And they're still on board, and they're still just supporting us, and they come out and see our shows, and it's like, oh my gosh, are you kidding? If you would have told me 30 years ago that I would have still been a performing member of the group En Vogue, I would have said, no, how? Because it can be such a short-lived business.
Absolutely. There's no girl group that has been together performing regularly, putting out music for 30 years.
No.
Groups in general have a short lifespan.
We do. I will give kudos to SWV. They are still on the touring circuit. Salt and Pepper, of course.
Yeah.
TLC, they're out there, they're all going strong.
Right.
And so it's so nice to know that we have some company out there. But speaking of girl groups, this is interesting that probably a lot of people don't know, where you and I first met.
Go ahead. Yes, let's talk about it. Let's sip and tea.
What was it, about 12 years ago?
Yeah.
In Atlanta, I was doing Dreamgirls at the Fox Theater with Jennifer Holliday, and they, gave us a makeup workshop, a day-long makeup workshop, And who did I meet? Who was there giving us girls the tutorials on how to beat face for theater?
Young Be Rich.
Young Brandon.
Young Brandon with my homegirl Fatima Thomas. We were there beating out those looks.
Yes. And you taught us how to beat face for theater, because it's a different game.
It's a different thing altogether. And you were Dina Jones, by the way, so you had to be glamorous. So, so you just couldn't be looking any old kind of way. You had to look like the Dina Jones.
Yes.
That was amazing. That was one of the highlights of my career, still to this day.
Yeah, and so you taught me how to do that. So, and you were a baby. Oh my gosh.
I was.
You were a
now. Listen, I still tell people I'm in my early to mid late 30s.
Oh my goodness! You were working for Mac. It was Mac, a Mac workshop. Mac sponsored that workshop for us, and there was Brandon, and here you are. We're still friends. Yes. You still are, repping for Mac and doing your thing.
Ironically enough, Cindy, I found a picture of you and I a couple of days ago from that workshop. I think I'm gonna put it in this video, so y'all can see how young I look. It was crazy, but I'm going to actually insert it in this video. I'll put it right here. But I found that picture the other day as I was going down memory lane, cleaning out my phone. It's so crazy. So Funky Diva, show us your bag, and let's see what's in your bag. What does a Funky Diva have in her bag?
Okay. Well, I have two bags. The first one I'm going to show you is, I'm not going to even show you because it's loaded with stuff, but this is an old, do you see this Makeup Forever?
I've
had this for about 25 years, Makeup Forever. It's loaded with makeup, because I need makeup for all kinds of things. So the stuff that I don't take on the road with me, that I don't need, stays in here. And then almost every year, my kids buy me a new little travel makeup bag, and it's just very simplistic. Very simplistic, but I better use it. So it's really simple. I'm just going to kind of open it up and see. It's just, it's just got little compartments and,
you have a lot of makeup in there. That's your everyday bag?
Well, it's my everyday bag for when I travel.
Okay.
So when I travel with En Vogue and I do my performance makeup, and it looks like it's loaded with a lot of stuff, but it's because depending on what we're wearing, right? I like to switch it up, or depending on the venue, So I switch it up. But
now, I have a question for you. For those that may not know, when you're on the road touring, do you do your makeup yourself typically, or do you have another makeup artist back there doing it for you?
When we're doing live En Vogue performances, we do our own faces. Anytime it is for television, anything magazine, editorial, camera, even if it's photo shoot, we have to have, a professional makeup artist come in.
Cindy, so what are because I know you have a very extensive bag. Let's see, what do you want to do? You want to do your top 5? You want to do your top 3?
I can breeze through my top 5 because they're very simple. Okay. Basically, when I'm just out and about town, or if I have a quick meeting, but I don't want to go in with a whole face, I do some minimal stuff that suffices,
Okay, so also give us maybe 1 or 2 things that you can't live without for stage.
Okay, so I'm going to start with one of my minimal things. This is a tube of mascara. It's by a company. I can only get it online. It's by a company called Thrive. And what this product does, it's no harsh ingredients. They don't do any animal testing, which I love. And part of the proceeds goes to good causes that help women who've been rescued,
Oh my God, that's amazing.
But what this product does, because I don't have, my lashes just are not great. I have, very small lashes. But when I wear this product, it almost looks like I have a little lash on. It's like that. It coats your lashes.
Really?
Yes. It extends your lashes, thickens them up. It doesn't get clumpy, and it comes off really easy. It just washes off very easily with water.
Perfect.
So there's the one.
Got you. Okay.
And, it's the product really that makes it work. But this, and I give these out to my girls as Christmas presents because it's that good.
All right.
So my number 2 product that I use on a daily basis, almost every day that I leave, I don't know if you can see it, It's by Tarte. It's very creamy, and that's what I love about it too. It gives it a little bit of a frosty highlight without overdoing it. Because it's creamy, it doesn't like settle into your little creases or your pores.
Let me tell you something. You're on, and that is a key to success. If you're wearing a highlight and you want it to look like skin, I love a good creamy highlight because, to your point, especially as we start to get a little bit wiser, you want things to start to like blend into skin, look like skin, not amplify anything.
Yes.
Get you some. I love that product.
Yes, and I love it. And then I've noticed too that, when we're out, especially, on the road, we take a lot of pictures, and I noticed in low lighting, if I don't have a lot of makeup on, but I've got this on and they do use the flash on the camera, this product will capture that light.
Oh, that's why you look so glowy in photos.
It looks so glowy and dewy, and so.
Love it. I'm gonna take a little sip of roux.
Yeah, me too.
Come on, let's have a sip. While we're sipping, I have a question for you. 30 years, that's a lot of songs. What is your favorite song to sing when you're performing?
I'm gonna say 2.
Okay.
These 2 songs. When we do these 2 songs, everybody, and I mean everybody, gets up and sings along with us. And it's sort of like an anthem. And I love it when everybody's engaged and they're just, into it. So the first one I'm gonna say is Don't Let Go. Don't Let Go Love. That's like an anthem. People get up and they can start singing it. Yes, so that's an anthem. The other one that is a big anthem even to this day is Free Your Mind. I mean, everybody gets up and they start shouting out, sing Free Your Mind, before we can even get there, because it's like that brings the house down. Everybody gets up, they start rocking out, and they are singing along, and the message is still, I wouldn't have, back when we wrote that song, we were talking about different prejudices, and 27 years later, I would have thought we would have been so past certain prejudices, and there's the message is still so relevant, I'm sorry, and it just blows my mind, and so that's why people still love it, I think, too. Plus, the visuals of the video also seal the deal for me. When you make a music video with a song, both of those come to mind. When you hear the song, you just see the video in your mind. That's what the magic of music videos. Absolutely. And so that's one of my other favorites. It's an anthem.
I will say my all-time favorite, it's so weird, it's off of, I think, the first album, and it's the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
Oh my God!
It's like a full-blown song, but I love the harmonies, I love the playfulness of it. I just love that song. Like, I can literally listen to that song on repeat 3 times and feel like it's a song for me. Love it.
Thank you.
The mainstream for me, I think, would be, that's a good one. Maybe Giving Him Something He Can Feel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That one. Because every time I hear that, I automatically go to the music video of the gowns and the stage and the men in the audience. Like, I think that was one of the things. Back in the day when that song came out, I was young. And I would just walk around the house, talk about giving him something he can feel. I'm like, wait, I probably should not have been singing that as a teenager, but whatever. It's one of my favorite songs, by the way.
Awesome, thank you.
Number 3 in your bag.
Okay, number 3 is, it's a very simple thing. This is a CoverGirl concealer.
Okay.
And so, unlike the one I use on stage, which is it's a lighter tone and it has a thicker coverage, right? So you really got to put it well. This I can put on. And if I put it on lightly, I can if I'm just moisturized as well, I can blend it into my skin so that you almost can't even tell. But what it does is it just gives me that little bit of coverage. If there's any darkness under here, it gives me that little bit of coverage, just enough. And I can get away with it, just walking around. Yes, just by itself. And so it's creamy, very creamy, which I like too. If as I get older, my skin seems a little more dry. Yeah. So I'm always looking for creamy products that just blend in really well with the skin. CoverGirl, but it does the job.
Super easy, super convenient. It's a throw on and go type of concealer. I love it.
Yes.
I love this mixture of high-low that you have going on.
Yes, and I always do have high-low, and it's because I don't use makeup to the degree and feel that I'm that great that I have to have all the high-end products. And some of the high-end products, you know, they might not work well on my skin, or the color is just not right, you know. So when I find something that works, until I find something better, I stick with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, what's the must-have for when you're performing though and you're on the road?
Okay, so a must-have, I have two, if you don't mind. The first one is this MAC lipstick right here. This is Ruby. Can you see that? That's Ruby Woo Woo, and that's the color. This is the color I'm wearing. This is my favorite color to wear when I'm performing. This is matte. They're matte Ruby Woo lipstick, and I love it because oftentimes when I'm singing on stage, if I wear a lipstick that has a little glossiness to it, and I keep touching my lips on my mic, it starts to come off on, you know, on the mic. But because this is matte, it stays put really well. I can always gloss it up and put a little gloss over it if I want to. But this matte right here,
it's a say something lip. First of all, you can't go wrong with a good classic red, and that is the classic red. You can wear that and mascara and look like you got the whole world problem solved. That's one of my favorites.
That is right. I always think eyebrows, lipstick. Eyebrows and lipstick, right? And maybe a lash. And if you can have an eyebrow, a lash, and a lipstick, you can get by. So this is my go-to.
Do you wear a primer underneath?
I don't. I don't. I just put this matte on. Make sure my lips aren't. Honestly, they can't be. I can't like do a moisturizer under. Otherwise,
So I want you to try MAC. It's by MAC. It's the Prep and Prime lip. It's velvety. It's not like glossy or hydrating like a Carmax or a chapstick or anything like that.
Right.
It's real silky and velvety, and it keeps it on a lot longer, so it acts like Velcro for your lip color. It makes it comfortable wearing, and it still stays matte as well. So that's if you're using it to perform, adding the Prep and Prime lip underneath will extend the wear for you even more. So it'll take you from stage to backstage and chit-chatting and photos and all of that great jazz, and not having to make up.
Okay, I love it.
You're welcome.
I just love razzle dazzle, sparkly everything. I really do. So this is a MAC. This one is MAC. Yes, you know it. And it's liquid. So it's a Dazzle Shadow liquid, right? And it's a gold, you know, more on the gold side. Not like a bright yellow gold, but I'm gonna put a little bit on my hand. But you know, from when I'm in a large arena, you know, sometimes there are cameras and you can see there's a big screen on either side of the stage. So they'll get close-ups for the people way in the back. But some venues don't have that. And so if your lips aren't popping, if your eyes aren't popping, your face kind of gets lost, right?
Yep.
You almost can't see that sparkle.
No,
really
I can
well.
see it. Yes.
And so it's so pretty on the eyes, you know. So that is another one of my go-to sparkly eyeshadow, and this one is very liquidy, but it doesn't travel. You know, it stays cool. Yes.
When it dries, it is in place.
Yes.
Can I share one of my favorite tips?
Yes.
I will do a complete eye look in terms of powder eyeshadow, and then put that on top. It gives it a little bit more opacity, and it locks it in place. I love those. Love.
Okay.
That's even
so
great.
What do you do? When you say you do a powder under it, is it a gold powder? Is it
you can absolutely do, if you wanted like a slightly frosted eyeshadow underneath, you know, your socket color, your highlight color, and then put that on at the very end with like a flat brush or your finger. It just gives it that extra pop.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a smoky eye with making a smoky eye with it. Like wrap your eye with your favorite darker eyeliner, smudge out the eyeliner, put that on top. Then you have this beautiful like bronze smoky eye.
Ooh, sounds good. Try it when I get back to work.
Speaking of work, so what is going on with you guys? Like, what do you have planned once you get back on the road? En Vogue's 30th anniversary. So
yes.
Give us the tea. What's going on?
Well, once we get back on the road, we will just be out there, partying and having our fans come and celebrate our 30th, years of being in the business. Come out and see our shows. You're going to get all of our hits, plus a little bit of our new stuff. In 2018, we had
Rocket.
a new album.
I love Rocket. Sorry to cut you off. Love Rocket.
Yes, thank you. So we had, it was called Electric Cafe album, and we had a single we called Rocket that was written by Neo, and we did a video to it. It's up on YouTube and Vivo.
That video is gorgeous. You guys are in the desert looking fabulous.
Thank you. That. I'm so happy with that video. Visually, it's a stunning video. So I'm very proud of that video. And so, yes, we're out on the road doing all of our hits and some of the songs from that. We also, in celebration of our 30th, have been doing a podcast.
Really?
Yes. And so there's an En Vogue YouTube channel. And as they live stream, I believe they'll be left up there on YouTube. So, our Instagram is En Vogue Music. Our Facebook is En Vogue Music. And then we have the En Vogue YouTube channel where you can watch the En Vogue podcast. And it's also up on Apple as well. And the podcast is called Funky Divas.
I love it. Give Terry and Rona my love.
Will.
All right, guys. So make sure you follow En Vogue. All the information is in the bio and in the description. Listen, I don't know about you, but I will be seeing all the funky music for this 30th anniversary.
Can't wait to see you in person again too.
What? I know, I can't wait for the social distancing to be over.
Absolutely. It's like we're living in a sci-fi movie. But oh well. It'll pass.
But in the meantime, everybody stay safe, stay home, and Cindy, thank you so much for showing us what's in your bag.
Thanks for having me, Brandon. I really enjoyed this.
My pleasure. All right, guys, you know what to do. Turn on those notifications and subscribe. Leave me a comment, and don't forget to like this video. Until next time, love you lots. Bye.